comparison is actually insane. Hi guys, welcome back to my channel and Happy New Year. I can't believe we're 2 weeks into 2026 and I'm finally now just starting on my 2026 memory journal. I was still working on some pages in my 2025 journal, so that's why I'm a bit late, but look how thick my 2025 journal is. I still have some more pages to do, but once I'm done all that, I'm gonna do a flip through video for you guys. Before we get started, I just wanted to talk about the journal that I use because I feel like some people are gonna have questions. So this is the journal I use and it is from the dollar store. It only cost $3.75 Canadian. I know, what a shock. So I bought this journal at Dollarama. It is by the brand Studio and it is a bullet journal, so the pages are just full of dots, which I personally prefer. I really like this journal and you really can't go wrong with the price. The only thing is, I bought these journals like 2 or 3 years ago and I haven't seen them at Dollarama since. Also, if you didn't know, Dollarama is only in Canada, unfortunately. So I'm not sure where else you can get a journal like this. The main reason why I like this journal is because it is spineless. So there is nothing covering the spine here. It allows the journal to expand once you fill it up. So as I showed in my 2025 journal, this spine has expanded a lot. Hopefully you're able to see like the size difference. And this spine is still holding up even though this journal is so thick. But I also baby this journal. It does not leave my house. I do not take it anywhere because it will probably fall apart. And these journals did come in 4 different colors that I saw. So we have the light blue one, a dark blue one, and then the light gray one, and I also have a pink one that I used for my 2023 journal. So unfortunately, I don't really know where else you can get journals like this. I have searched all over the internet for spineless journals, and I haven't had really any luck. So I don't know what I'm gonna do when I run out of these journals. So at the moment, I'm not sure exactly where you can get these exact same notebooks, but Dollarama does have a few different options that look really good. But if you want to splurge a little, you can get the Trim. Hopefully I'm saying that right. But one of these notebooks, they are a bit pricey, but I have this one and the quality is really good. But there are a few different options on Amazon as well. As for my 2026 journal, I was debating what color I should use. The light blue one or the dark blue one. I think I'm gonna pick the light blue one, and I also happen to match it, so I think that's a sign. I personally like to have one book dedicated to 1 year, but I know some people go through 2 or 3 books for the year, so it's just up to your preference. I think for this year, I'm gonna dedicate 1 book to more of like a scrapbook and journal style, and I'm gonna have another book strictly for like junk journaling. And I say that because I feel like the junk journal pages that I do have in here are the reason why this book is so thick. So I'm gonna try that out this year and see how it goes. So in today's video, I'm gonna work on the first few pages of my memory journal. If you want some more page ideas, you can definitely check out my previous YouTube video. In that video, I go over some more ideas that you can do, especially when you're starting out your memory journal. Okay, without further ado, let's get scrapbooking. There's something so intimidating about starting the first page of a new journal. I think part of the reason is that I worry I won't like what I end up creating and want to rip the page out and start over. Actually, I get that feeling anytime I'm creating a spread. The hardest part is putting in the time and effort, and then the page just doesn't turn out the way that you wanted it to. But I try to remind myself that it's part of the creative process and not every page has to be perfect. I don't want that feeling to stop me from creating. And it's better to start than to have the materials just sitting around because you're too worried about creating something you don't like. It's important to remind yourself that journaling is supposed to be a fun and relaxing hobby, and there's no need to overthink it. It's also intimidating to start when you have no ideas on what to do. For my 2025 journal, I knew which photo I wanted to use and what background paper I wanted, and they both looked good together, so the rest of the page just flowed easily. For this year, I didn't really have any idea what photo to use or what color theme to go with. And then when I was editing my previous thumbnail, I found this photo of myself, so I decided to use that, and then that helped me narrow down a color palette. One of the tips I like to use when creating a page is to stick to 2 to 3 colors to help keep the spread cohesive. For this page, my main colors were green, pink, and tan. If I were to add blue or purple, the spread would start to look a little bit messy in my opinion. The checkered background paper is from Lydia Southgate. It's actually what she used to package my order in. The tan cutout paper is from Shein, I think. The name tag sticker and number beads are from Pinterest that I just printed out on sticker paper. The letter stickers I used for my name are from Studio Margari. The stickers I used around the border are from Tilly Rose Studio and Studio Margari. And as you can see, I'm very indecisive of where to place them. I was a bit worried that the stickers would look a little bit cluttered on the page, but in the end, I really like how it turned out. Also, I added an outline to the stickers I used to spell out my name to help make them pop out a little bit more. The green polka dot paper is from a very old paper pack, and the envelope was used in some stamps that I got from someone locally. The colors could not have worked out better for the spread. In my 2025 journal intro page, I wrote a letter to my future self, so I wanted to keep that tradition going. The letter stickers I used are from Sugar Plum paper, and I'll try my best to link the supplies I used down in the description. The heart stickers are from Dollar Tree, and I bought like 4 packs because I knew I was going to use them often and I wanted to stock up. I'm so happy with how this spread turned out. Next, I worked on my 2026 mood board. I went for a corkboard theme, and I made a digital one because I wanted to use it for my desktop and iPad wallpaper. I made it using Canva, Pinterest, and Photoshop. I found the photos I wanted to use on Pinterest, and then I used Photoshop to make the image backgrounds transparent. You can do this step in Canva if you have the Pro version. Also in Canva, you can add a drop shadow to the images to make it actually look like it was hung on the corkboard. I want to emphasize that this is more of a mood board and not really a vision board. I feel like a lot of people use the words interchangeably, which is totally okay. But for me, a mood board is more about the feeling. It's photos, quotes, and colors that inspire a certain mood or energy. It's not really super specific or goal-oriented like vision boards are. To me, vision boards are very goal-focused, like things you want to achieve, habits you're working on, or things you're manifesting for the future. But in the end, it doesn't really matter what you call it. What matters is that it inspires you, motivates you, and feels personal to you. If it helps you visualize the future you want, or even just the energy you want to bring into the new year, then it's doing its job. I ended up printing my mood board on sticker paper and stuck it into my journal. I added some washi tape around the edges, and then I added some stickers that matched what was on my mood board to kind of help it pop out a bit more. Next, I worked on my About Me page and my goals for the year. As I mentioned in my previous YouTube video, I like to write down some info about me at the start of the year and then fill it again at the end of the year. I just like to see if my opinions change throughout the year. For my goals, I separated them into 5 categories, which are personal, health, career, financial, and social. The background papers are from Dollarama. The letter stickers are from Temu, I think. The star washi tape is from the brand Scotch. Then I used stickers from Martina's Tiny Shop sticker book, Tilly Rose Studio, Studio Margari, and Nanny's Craft Shop to fill the page up. Here's a final look through of each page I created so far. I'm very happy with them all. Some other pages I'm going to work on are my lifelong bucket list, a page dedicated to my pets, the TV shows and movies I'll watch in 2026, and then my January mood board. So we're finally done the first few pages of the journal. So we have the intro page, the About Me page, which I still need to fill out, and then my 2026 goals. And lastly, the mood board for the year, which it didn't print out too well, but it's still really cute. As someone who is a perfectionist, I always have a hard time starting a page, and then while I'm working on the page, I feel like I take so long making sure my sticker placements are good, and hopefully at least one of you can relate. Please comment down below if you are also a perfectionist and it takes you a long time to complete your journal spreads. I want to keep these books forever, and of course they are for memories, so I really want it to be perfect and to be happy with each page that I create. But I really love how these pages turned out, and I'm super happy with them. So thank you so much for joining me in today's video. I really hope you guys enjoyed. And if you want to keep up with more of my content, definitely check out my TikTok or Instagram. Once again, thank you so much for watching. Like and subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!